And today we are going to see the Azure Monitor. We are going to see the concept today, Azure Monitor. Okay. So if I scroll down, okay, what is the page number? It is student details 1515. The page number is 127. Okay. So it is 127, right? So this is what about Azure Monitor. So see guys, what is Azure Monitor? See, it's basically an inbuilt service in Azure. Okay, this will get by default in our Azure account. Okay, it's basically an inbuilt service in Azure that collects and analyzes data about various Azure resources. Resources. What are the Azure resources that it will collect the data for virtual machines, storage accounts, VNet, application insights, etc., and infrastructure on which these resources runs. It gives us the insight. Insight means what? Detailed information. Insight means detailed information on what is happening, application and services. Okay, what is happening with the application and services that runs on various Azure resources. That runs on various Azure resources. Okay, Azure Monitor is a tool which unifies everything into one, with which we can monitor the applications, operating systems on which these applications are running. We can monitor subscriptions of Azure resources, etc. We can have all this at one place, and finally, all this data can be visualized with the help of Azure Monitor. With the help of Azure Monitor. So see here, guys. Suppose for an example, let us take. I'm having a okay. I'm having. Let us take for an example. I'm having a virtual machine. I'm having a virtual machine. Now, this virtual machine, this VM, okay, when it got restarted, when it got stopped, when it got started, okay, who has done, who has done whatever, like restart, start, stop, whatever it is, who has done, etc., etc., everything that we can get it from Azure Monitor. Whatever you are doing in Azure subscription, everything you can check it in Azure Monitor. Okay, whatever you are doing in Azure subscription, everything, okay, everything will get okay, recorded or logged in Azure Monitor. Okay, likewise in Azure Monitor, you can get all the logs, and apart from that, you can do many other things also in Azure Monitor. See, Azure Monitor, this is our Azure Monitor. This Azure Monitor will collect the data from multiple sources. It can collect the data from applications, operating systems, Azure resources. Azure resources means what? Virtual machine, storage account, virtual network, app services, etc. All this is called Azure resources only, right? Azure subscriptions also, you can get the logs of Azure subscriptions, Azure tenant, custom sources, etc. Many things, from many things, this Azure Monitor can collect the data. From many things, this Azure Monitor can collect the data. And then once the data is collected in Azure Monitor, then with this data, what we can do? We can do the visualization. We can get the insights. We can do the analysis. We can respond. We can integrate. Okay, once the data is available here, then with this data, you can project the reports also, like third-party analytics, visualization tools like BI, Power BI, Tableau, all these things also. You can generate the reports with the help of Azure monitoring data. And in Azure Monitor, you can get the alerts. You can generate the alerts. You can generate the metrics. You can get the logs. Many things you can do in Azure Monitor. Okay, so Azure Monitor is a centralized place. What I'm saying here, Azure Monitor is a centralized place, okay, wherein you are getting all the actions, okay, all the actions taken on your Azure subscription resources. Not only it will get the data of only Azure resources, it can get the data of Azure subscriptions, Azure tenants, operating systems. Okay, inside the VMs we are having operating systems, right? Windows, Linux, whatever it is. So that operating system, when the operating system updated, like this kind of information, when the VM got restarted, when the VM configuration got upgraded, all these things you can get it in Azure Monitor. In Azure Monitor. Apart from that, you can generate the alerts. Okay, if the VM is restarted, I want an alert. That configuration you can do in Azure Monitor. If my VM stops, I need an alert. Something like this, you can generate the alerts in Azure Monitor. And metrics. Metrics means what? The VM performance, the VM CPU usage, whether it is increased, decreased. Okay, how it is behaving in so and so time. How much it was in the morning, how much it was in the evening 5 o'clock. Like all this information, you can get it in Azure Monitor easily. Okay, so what I'll do, and one more important thing, the very important thing with Azure Monitor is that there is no additional configurations that you are required to do. There is no additional configurations that you are required to do. Okay, all okay, all these things you will get it in Azure Monitor by default from Azure side. From Azure side only, you will get all these things here. See, I'll show you practical. When I show you the practical, it will become much more easy for you to relate. See now, this is my, let us take, oh my God. So Kumar, what is this? What the VMs you have deployed? Okay, Kumar, you have deployed many VMs. I think you are doing something with ARM templates here. Something like this. Okay, all right. So what I'll do, okay, yeah, I understood. The moment I see the VMs, I understood. Okay, all right. So what I'll do here, this is, let us take for an example, one VM. Kumar, please now stop. Don't do anything. Okay, until the class gets completed. Once the class is finished, then you can do your R&D, no problem. Fine. So now, see here, this is one VM I'm having. Let us take VM5. VM5. Okay, this is one of my VMs, and this VM is what now? Running. This VM is what now? Running. See, the status of this VM is running. Correct. So what I'll do, I'll perform some activities, some actions on top of this VM. I'll perform some actions on top of this VM. So what I'll do, the actions I'm going to perform is, first I'll stop the VM, then I will start the VM, then I will restart the VM. Like this, multiple activities. Stopping is one activity, starting the VM is one activity, restarting the VM is one activity. Like this, multiple activities I'll do for this VM. Okay, so first I'm stopping the VM. See, the VM status is showing as what now? Running. See, status is showing as running. Now the status will change to deallocated or stopped. Okay, once I click on stop the VM. Okay, so we'll hold on for some time. The VM is getting stopped. So let the VM get stopped here. Kumar, always ensure that two things you have to remember always. Okay, please don't touch. Okay, Naresh RG resource group. Okay, please don't touch it. Whatever the resources you're finding, let it be. I'll delete it on my own responsibility. And second thing, whatever you are deploying in your resource group, okay, after the lab, please delete it immediately. Okay, after the lab, please delete it immediately. Only your resource group. Please delete your resource group after the lab immediately. Okay, these two things please do, Kumar. Huh? Yeah, thank you. All right. So now see, the VM got stopped. The VM got stopped. See, the VM is deallocated. So this one activity I have done. I stop the VM. Now I start the VM. To start the VM, what I'll do, I'll just say here start. I'll click on the start button. The VM is getting started now. Okay. So let us hold on for some time. Let the VM get started here. All right. the VM stopped and then VM started, then I will restart the VM also. I'm just restarting the VM as well. Restarting the virtual machine as well. Okay. So successfully restarted the virtual machine. Now what I'll do, I'll go to home and I'll go to monitor. Okay, see this is Azure monitor. Click on this Azure monitor. You are in Azure monitor and here click on this activity logs. Once you click on this activity log, see you are going to see all the details. See, first we have what? We have stopped the VM. Stopped or deallocate. One of the same thing, right? We have stopped or we have deallocated the VM. That is what we are seeing here. See, when we have deallocated, see, virtual machine got deallocated. Okay, 3 minutes ago, when on, see, Friday, 26th January, 1838. 1838 means now it is 1841. So 39, 40, 41, 3 minutes ago. That is what it is showing here. 3 minutes ago, the VM got stopped. And then we started the VM again. That will also come. See, after stop, we have done starting of the VM. We have done the start. We have started the VM. Now, first I have what? I have stopped the VM. Then I have started the VM. See, it is showing now after stop, the VM got started again. When? 2 minutes back. 2 minutes back. At what time? 1839. Now it is 1842. 41, 42. 2 minutes back, the VM got started. See, all the activities you are showing here were in Azure Monitor in activity logs. Azure Monitor activity logs. Getting guys, is that clear? So that's what I'm saying here. In Azure Monitor, okay, it's a centralized place wherein you are getting all the actions that you have taken on your Azure resources. So not only for this VM. See, we have done first stop, then we have start, then we have restarted the VM. See, this is VM restart we have done. See, that is what it is showing. The restart of the VM is also been done. Not only this VM. See, if you see what all the things you are doing in your subscription, everything you are seeing here inside this Azure monitoring activity log, and everything you are getting here without any additional configuration. You are not doing anything. Automatically, everything is getting recorded in your Azure monitor here. Okay. Is that clear, guys? Am I making sense? Correct or not? So this is what how it is. Now, next, if I tell you what is this alerts, okay, logs I have shown. Okay, so I am doing logs first. Then I should keep here logs on top. Okay, it should be here on top. Okay, logs, then alerts. Okay, what I'll do next, I'll show you alerts. This one, alerts. So see what I'm going to do. I'll say that what I'll say, whenever my VM restarted, whenever, okay, whenever my VM is getting restarted, okay, okay, I need an alert on my email ID. This I can set it here. So what I'll do, I'll say here, create, I'll say here alert rule. I'm creating an alert rule. Click on this alert rule, and you want to create an alert rule on which VM. So I want to create it on this VM05, this VM. I want to set up an alert rule on this VM. That's why I'm selecting this VM. Say here apply. Fine. Next, click on the condition. See all signals. Click on this one. Here you are going to get lot of logs. See, these are all logs. Okay, these are all logs. You are going to get here lot of logs and metrics. See, these are all metrics. This is metrics and these are all logs. See, the icon is different. See, logs is something like this and metrics is something like this. So what I'll do among, see, you can set up an alert on these many things. See, how many are there? Multiple things are there. You can set up an alerts here. So I'll say here restart now. So I'll just go here and search for restart. See, restart virtual machine. Restart virtual machine. I'll select this one. I'll say here apply. Okay, fine. So what I am saying that whenever my VM restarted, I need an alert on my mail ID. Fine. So I'll just say here next actions. I'll say here, if you want to create an action group, you can create. If you have an existing one, you can choose it. So I'm not going with action groups here. You can create an action group if you want it. Next, details. So I'm saying here, alert rule is something like I'll say VM restarted. VM restarted, alert rule description. Okay, 1 minute. If I go here, create an action group, I'll create one action group here. Okay, I'll just say action group as this one because my VM is in this resource group. Region, I'm taking it as global. Let it be action group name. Okay, I'll say here VM restart, display name. I'll give the same display name. I'll say next notification. Here, I'll say I need an notification on my email. On my email. Okay. Email, SMS. Okay. Voice note, push. So I'll just say here, select this one. I'll say here, I need, okay, an alert email whenever my VM gets restarted on this mail ID. If you want SMS on your mobile, then you can select here your mobile number also. Okay, 91, then you can pass your mobile number. Whatever it is, you can pass it. If you want your Azure mobile app, Azure is having a mobile app, same like Swiggy and Zomato, Azure is also having a mobile app. If you want a notification on mobile app, then you can select this one. Multiple options. If you want a voice note, you can select this one. Phone number, all this stuff. Okay, enable the common alert schema. Okay, yes, and need an alert as of now only in the email. I have selected that and I'll pass the email ID here. I'll pass the email ID here. Fine. So I'm going to get an email on this email ID as an alert whenever my VM getting restarted. Net action. Okay, action type. Here I am having multiple options. Apart from mail ID, if you want notifications on your ITSM, this is one of the ticketing tools that we use in our real-time companies, real-time project that you can select, or Azure Functions and all. If you're having, then you can use it. Okay, next tags. This tags is optional. Next, review plus create, and then click on create. Okay, so action group got created with a name called VM restart. Next, details. I'm giving here alert rule description. Alert rule name I have given VM restarted. Description. Okay, configuring this alert. Okay, for whenever configuring an alert rule whenever VM restart, okay, occurred. Fine. Next, tags, review plus create, and then click on create. Now, what we have done, we have created an alert rule. Like this, you can create many alert rules. Okay, like this, you can create many alert rules. What alert rules you can create here? You can say here, VM stopped, VM restart, VM disk size increase, VM configuration got changed. Like this, variety of different alert rules you can set up. So just hold on here. Okay. So if you come here now to alert rules, see the alert rule got created with this details. Okay. So alert rules is enable. It is enabled. Okay. VM restart. So what I'll do, I'll just come here and I will restart this VM because we have set up an alert rule on top of this VM 05 only, na? Correct? So I'll just say restart. Now, once I say the restart, if I go here to my mail ID, okay, see, I have got here, okay, see, I have got here what? An email saying that you have been added to an Azure Monitor Action Group. You have been added to the Azure Monitor Action Group. Okay. So when your mail ID has been given, then only you got an alert. This is what this email. Okay. See, with this subscription ID, with this resource group and VM restart. Okay. Action group has been created and your mail ID means this mail ID kiddu.m@gmail.com. This mail ID has been given. Now VM restart is happening. Okay, after 1 or 2 minutes, you will see here one more mail coming. Okay, one more mail coming here saying that the VM has been restarted. So what? It's a notification for you. It's a notification for you that the VM has been restarted. Okay, successfully. So now VM has been restarted successfully. Now in 1 or 2 minutes of time, you are going to get one more email from Microsoft. Okay, saying that the VM has been restarted. Okay, just hold on. Okay, you will get an alert. Maybe 2-3 minutes here and there. Okay, but you will get one alert email saying that the VM has been restarted successfully. This is what alerts you can generate. Now you can generate n number of alerts, guys. N number of alerts are there. You can generate any number of alerts you want inside the Azure monitor. Inside the Azure monitor. Okay, here you can go to alerts and you can say here, create new alert rule. Action group also have explained. You'll get email. Okay, it will take some time, but definitely you will get the email. Okay, fine. Next thing, what is that? Metrics. What is this metrics? Metrics is something where you are checking the performance of your Azure resources. Okay, performance of your Azure resources. See, I want to generate a metric for my virtual machine. Okay, and my virtual machine is in which resource group? That resource group I have to choose accordingly. Let me take this resource group. I'll take this VM only, VM05. I'll say here apply. Fine. Now you want to generate metric. Okay, on based on top of what? So I'll just say here CPU usage. You are generating a graph here. So CPU percentage. Okay, see here. If you see the CPU percentage for this VM05 was how much? 41%. When? At 5:32 p.m., 5:47 p.m. See, this is the time. Are you able to see the time here? See, time it is showing. See, this is the time. So from almost okay morning from yesterday, see Jan 25th, Jan 25th, 8 p.m. So the CPU percentage was continuously 41% only up to 26 Jan 5:47 p.m. Now from here it is started gradually decreasing. So it is now decreasing. It is now decreasing completely. So it again got increased. Okay, here it is the least. Is 6:27 p.m. The CPU consumption was almost just 2-3%. But again, here it got increased. It came to how much? Almost to close to 10%. Here it is, if you see on 26th Jan, 6:12 p.m., it was how much? 15%, 14%, close to 15%. This is the line for 15%. This is 15% line. See? So if you are saying here, then it is close to 15%. Like this, you are getting the metric here. You are getting the performance. If you want to see this in line chart, area chart, bar chart, see, this is bar chart. Variety of different charts available for you. Scattered chart, you can choose accordingly, whichever you want as per your choice. Okay, so this is what I'm saying here, add metrics. This metric got saved now. I'm now plotting another metric. I'll just say here something data disk write bytes per second. If it is there anything, no, nothing is there. If I go for maximum, see nothing is there. Data because data bricks we have not data disk we have not added. Let us take CPU credits consumed. This is also not having any metric. Why? Because these VMs are deployed just now. If this VM is like 2 years old, 1 year old, then you would be getting lot of metrics here for the different performance counter that what you are looking for. So I just want to show you something. If I say here maximum, no, here it is. See, the CPU credit remaining is almost 0%. See, this red line is CPU credit remaining, blue line is CPU percentage CPU consumption. So I'm taking here max, I'll take here average. No, average it is not showing anything here. Okay. So any parameter you can consider, depends upon your choice, depends upon your project requirement. Okay. OS disk read bytes. See, this is one we are getting here something. Okay. OS disk read bytes per second. Okay. So it was high, approximately 31,000 something, 3,50,000. I think it is taking the values in percentage. Okay. And it was high. It was at its peak at 5:52 p.m. It was at its peak. Now gradually it start decreasing. See, decreasing, decreasing, decreasing. See, here it got increase again, then decrease, then further got decrease. Then all of a sudden we have seen the spike here. Okay. Or it got increased to 25%, close to 25%, then again it got decreased, then it is increasing now. So like this, these are the different metrics, guys, that we can design in Azure Monitor. We can design in Azure Monitor. Fine. This is what Azure Monitor is used for. Now, see, I got the email also. Super, super. See, I got the email. If you see this email, see, Azure Monitor alert VM restarted on Azure VM dev VM05. See, exactly the same VM name it is. See, we have set up an alert on this mail arena. See, Azure VM dev VM05. Azure VM dev VM05. When it is restarted, okay, 126/2024, it is taking UTC time. It is not taking IST time, UTC time. You can convert it, okay. Details. See, VM restarted, severity 4. It was fired, means manually it was restarted. The VM name, affected resources is the VM name. It comes under compute services. Under this resource group, okay, configuring an alert rule whenever VM restarted occur. This is the description we have given. All these details you are getting here. See, about all this you are getting here. This is the email that we have received 3 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago, we have received this email. This is what, how it is, guys. This is what, how it is going to be. That alerts you can generate. I have shown one, you can generate any number of alerts, depends upon your choice. Okay, this is what about Azure Monitor, guys. This is what about Azure Monitor. Next, we are having Active Directory. Active Directory is one concept, one complete module, I can say. Okay, here normally we are, dealing with the permissions of our Azure resources. Permissions of our Azure resources. Suppose for an example, I am having a user. Okay, let me take here. I am having a user. Let that user should be someone from our class. Let us take the user could be someone Swapna. Okay, we are having a user called Swapna. So now I want to give access. I want to give access to Swapna. Okay. So how can I give the access to Swapna to my virtual machine? How I have to onboard Swapna user to my virtual machine? Okay. And, if Swapna is accessing my virtual machine, till what level of access she should get? She can restart my VM, or she can only read my VM. She cannot log into my VM, or kind of, different restrictions that we can put, all these things, how we can onboard the users, how we can create the groups, everything that we are learning here in a Active Directory. Okay. So fine, what I'll do, I'll just come here. I'll go to, and now guys, see, Active Directory got renamed with Microsoft Intra ID. Previously, it was Active Directory. Now it got renamed with Microsoft Entra ID. It got renamed with Microsoft Entra ID. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just search here for Entra ID. Entra ID. I got the Entra ID here. Click on this one. If I want to onboard the user, then select here users. Okay. And but for that, you have to upgrade your Active Directory licenses. See, what is the license of your Active Directory Microsoft Intra ID? Na? So you have to upgrade this license. How to upgrade the license? Yes, very simple. Click on this licenses left side. Say here all products. Say here try and buy. See Microsoft Intra ID P2. P2 is the highest level of license. We are having P1, P2. So P2 is the highest level of license version. I'll say here free trial and I'll say here activate. So what it is going to do now, it is activating my Active Directory licenses. Okay. From free to P2. It won't charge you. No need to worry. It will not charge you. Okay. So it is asking me to pass the mail ID msazurekumar01@gmail.com. msazurekumar01@gmail.com. Next. Okay. Set up account. Oh my God. It is giving lot of things to consider. Okay. Kumar. Okay. What is the surname? I'll just give something. Kumar Shekhar. Business phone number. Okay. Company name. I'll give it as Naresh IT. Company size. I'll say here 100 plus people. Country region. I'll take here India. 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 Where is my India? India. Okay. Fine. I'll just uncheck. I'll say here next. Oh, Kumar, can I have your number, please? Your mobile number, because this is your mail Azure subscription. I don't want to interfere here. For that reason, I need your mobile number to pass on. Kumar, can I get your mobile number, please? Okay, Kumar, you are going to get one OTP on your mobile. Please tell me that OTP, okay? I'm passing the number here. Send verification code. Okay, verification code has been sent, whatever the number you have given. Okay, this subscription belongs to Kumar. That's why I'm giving all the details to Kumar. Okay, I don't want to interfere here in this because this subscription belongs to him. Okay, so Kumar, you got one OTP in your SMS. Just let me know. Okay, 204513. So it is 204513. Verify. Why it is asking these many things here? Okay, I'll just give the password. Okay, I'm giving this password. Next, creating an account. Please do not refresh. Your account is successfully created. Click on sign in. Okay, like this, you can upgrade your Active Directory licenses. See, Microsoft Enter ID P2 trial. This is trial only, and this is free for 1 month for you. Okay, then again pass all these details here. The forms is going on. This is how you can upgrade your Active Directory licenses. Because see, you won't get involved here in this kind of activities. There are separate team who is going to work on Active Directory. They will take care of all these things. Just for knowledge point of view, I'm showing here. So now I'll come back to Entra ID. I'll click on the users and I will create a new user. See what I'm doing. Again, I'm showing from the beginning. Just here, search Entra ID. You got it? Click on this Microsoft Entra ID. Click on the users and then create a new user here. Okay, create a new user. I'll give the username as what? Swapna. Okay, any user I can take. Swapna. I'm giving the display name also. Same, Swapna only. Password. I'll give the password of my own to this user. Okay, I'm giving this password. This, if you want this account to be enabled active, then you have to check this box. Next, properties. These are all the basic details, guys. First name, last name, job title, DevOps engineer, company name, Accenture, department, information technology, employee. This is basic information. You just fill it. I don't want to do time pass here. Okay. Next, assignments. Okay. I'll just tell this one. I'll just tell later on. Okay. First, let me show you how to create a user, how to onboard a user to Active Directory. Next, review plus create, and then click on create. Now, what we have done, we have onboarded one user called Swapna, right? So I'll just say here refresh and see, I can see that user Swapna here. Okay, this user got onboarded. Now, in this subscription, Microsoft Azure Kumar 01 subscription, there is one user called Swapna. And also, these virtual machines I'm having here. Multiple virtual machines also I'm having here. Correct? Now, if I tell Swapna, Swapna, I have, onboarded you to Active Directory. This is your mail ID. This is your mail ID. Okay. And this is the password. This is the password. This is the mail ID and password. Both I have given. Okay. This is mail ID. Up to here, mail ID. And then from here, password. Fine. So what I'll do now, I'll say Swapna, take these credentials and make a login. So what Swapna will be doing here? Now, this will be done by Swapna. Swapna will come here and Swapna will say portal.azure.com. Swapna is saying portal.azure.com. And Sapna is using this mail ID, whatever is being given to her. Okay. And then say here next, and Swapna will pass the password. For the first time login, itself only, okay, the Swapna will be asked to change the password because Azure is very smart. Who has set this password? DevOps engineer has set this password now when creating the user. So no one should know one and another passwords. That's why Azure portal is saying immediately to change the password. So what Swapna will do, she'll come here. This is an existing password. She'll pass the existing password and new password. I'm just giving new password, something like this. This is the new password. Existing password and new password. New password, confirm new password and click on sign in. Okay. So it is asking to take further actions to, give the security to your account, Azure account. I'm saying here, okay, I'll do it later. So I'll just say ask later and click on yes. So see now, we have who has logged here now? Swapna user has logged here. How can you say Swapna user is this? See, here it is showing the name very clearly. See, this is Swapna user. Swapna user has onboarded. It is showing you very clearly, right? And if Swapna user is trying to see the virtual machines, is she able to see the virtual machines here? No, she is not able to see the virtual machines, but virtual machines are there. Virtual machines are there here. See, in this directory only, in this Azure account only, where Swapna user is there, in that Azure account only, virtual machines are there. See, these are there. This is what DevOps engineer user ID and password. But when it comes to Swapna user ID and password, when she has logged in with her credentials, then she is not able to see the virtual machines. It means that what? It means that when you are onboarding the user, then that user won't get everything, every access to your Azure resources and services. Your user won't get the access to your every resources and services. What you have to do, literally you have to give access. Literally you have to give access to your users. Now I'm having some users here. Correct now? I'm having some users here. Okay, see, some users I'm having here. Now among these, I want to give access to software user to my virtual machine. So what I'll do, I'll come to home, I'll click on virtual machines. I want to give access to this VM, which VM? Let us take, I want to give access to this VM. So I click on this VM, I'll say here access control IAM. I'll say here add role assignment. Then I'll go for the reader access. I want to give what? Reader access. So I'll select reader here. If I want to give owner access, then click on this tab and say here owner. If you want to give contributor access, select here this one. Accordingly, whichever you want, you can choose. I'm just saying your reader. I'm giving reader access to Swapna user. Click on select member. Here, search for Swapna user. Okay. Search for Swapna user. I got the user here, Swapna. Select this. User has been selected. Members is Swapna here. You can select multiple members also if you want it. Then say here next. Then say here review plus create. Say here review plus assign. Review plus assign. So just hold on. Why it is not coming? It should come in blue color. It should come in blue color. Just hold on. Let I think it will come. We'll wait for some time. Why it is not coming all of a sudden? Okay, I'll just say a reader, select member. Okay, I'll select the Swapna member here. Member got selected. Say next. I think there is some problem. There is some problem from Azure side. This is very problematic. Yeah. Okay, if I give access to this VM 06 VM, okay, I'll say your access control IAM, add role assignment. Okay, reader, next, select the member. Swapna, I have selected. Next, see now it came. Review plus assign. Okay, I'll just say here review plus assign. Now I have given exclusive access to Swapna user to reader access. I have given reader access to Swapna user for this virtual machine. I have given a reader access to Swapna user, okay, for this virtual machine. Now I'll say Swapna access has been given to you. You please make a login. So what she'll do, she'll make a login. Now this is being done by Swapna. So this is the password. Pass the password here, make a sign in. And if she when she makes a login, then she is going to see the virtual machine now. It will come. It will come. Okay, the things are getting updated at the backend. Okay, we'll just hold on for 2 minutes. Then Swapna user will able to see the virtual machine. It will come. Okay, the things will take some time to get at the backend. Then Swapna user will be able to see the virtual machine. Super. Super. See, previously, same. Swapna user was not able to see the virtual machine. Now she is able to see the virtual machine. What I have given only reader access. Okay. Now see limitations. Limitations. I have given only reader access. If she logged in and if she is trying to delete the virtual machine, this is delete the virtual machine. She cannot. It will simply get failed. See, it will get failed now. See, failed. Failed to delete the virtual machine. Why it is getting failed? Because the scope is invalid. Okay, the whatever the access scope that you have got, that is invalid. You cannot perform the delete operation with this. You can see only the data, you can read the information, that's it. Okay, yeah. So Kumar, very good question. If you want to provide the read access to all the resources, then you can directly give the access to the resource group. See now, instead of giving access to only one VM, okay, instead of giving, see now I'm having here how many VMs? See now I'm having here uh, 4 VMs, VM01, VM02, VM05, VM06. These 4 VMs I'm having access. I want to give access to all these 4 VMs. Okay. Then what I'll do, as all these 4 VMs is hosted in this resource group. So what I'll do, I'll directly go to this resource group and I'll give the access. Same process. I'll go inside the resource group, access control IAM, add role assignment. Okay, say here reader, say next, select member, select Swapna user, click on this, next, and then review plus assign. That's it. Now, all the 4 VMs whatever it is there, it will get the access to the Swapna user. Okay, this is done now. Swapna will come here. Okay, she will come and she will try to make a login, and this time she is going to get all the 4 VMs access. So what we have done, we have directly given the access to the resource group. Instead of giving the access to the individual virtual machines, we have given access directly to the resource group here. Okay, now this is the password. See now, when she clicks on the virtual machine, she is going to see all the 4 VMs. As of now, she is seeing only 06 VM, but she'll get to see all. It will take some time. Yeah, super. See, all the 4 VMs, Swapna user is able to see now. Getting, guys? This is what about the Active Directory. So how to create the user? See, access control IAM. I have told just now. That is what I am explaining here. What is groups? What is groups here? Okay. See, we have given access at one user. We have given access to one user called Sapna. If your client is saying give access to 10 users or 100 users, so can you give one by one? This won't work out. If you give one by one, this won't work out. For that, what we'll do, we'll work smartly. What we'll do in that case, we'll create the groups. We'll create the groups. So in your organization, in your project, there are 100 people, example, 100 people who needs reader access. There are 1500 people, okay, who needs read and write access, okay, and there are 900 people, okay, who needs contributor access, etc. Like this. Then what we'll do, we'll create one group with a name called reader on, okay, and who all the users needs reader access, will provide, will add them in that group, and will directly give the access to, or give the access to the group, so that all the users who are part of this group will get the reader access automatically. Will get the reader access automatically. Clear? Am I clear or not? Okay. For that purpose, we'll create the groups. For that purpose, we'll create the group. Okay. So what is this question, Kumar? Sir, whatever the permissions we provide here will get applied to users and affects even in Azure DevOps portal also, right? Azure DevOps portal access are different. Okay. Azure DevOps portal access, we have seen how we can provide the access to different organization, different projects and all in the very beginning of the classes, Kumar, if you remember. I think in fourth or fifth or sixth class. Yeah. Yeah. Reader access if you want it. Okay. Yeah. Then reader access if you want it, then you can do it from the portal here, how we are doing it. Yes. Okay. What I'll do now, I'll create one group now. I'll just come here. I'll come to home. I'll come to Microsoft Intra ID. I'll click on the groups. I'll create one group. I'll say here new group. And I'll give the group name as, okay, Naresh IT. Okay, reader access. Okay, I have given the group name. Okay, and then description you can give here, creating this group for reader access. Okay, next, who would be the owner here? Let us take owner is someone here. Let us take Kumar is the owner, and members. Who are the members of this group? Okay, the members of this group would be Gareth. Okay, added, and then Swapna. Sorry, guys. Now Sapna added. Okay, like this, you can add multiple members. See now, two members I have added here. In this group, you can add two members, 20 members, 200 members, your choice. Click on create. Now I have created a group with the name called Naresh Reddy Reader Access. So if you come here, if you take a refresh, see, this is your group. This is your group added, created. What I'll do now, I'll give access directly to this resource group. Sorry, my VMs are here now. I'll give access here to this resource. Okay, resource group. Access control IAM, add role assignment. Okay, I'll say here reader access. Next, select members. Here is the catch. Here you are not choosing individual user. Here I'll say here reader access group I want. Reader access group. Okay, what is the group name we have given? Naresh IT reader access na? Naresh IT. Yeah, see, I got the group here. Naresh IT reader access. Click on select. Okay, next, then say here review plus assign. Done. Fine. So what I have done, instead of giving access to every individual user, I have given access directly to the group only, and there are some people who are part of this group. Now automatically they will get the access. So in this group, who is the member here? In this group, if you see, the members is Gareth and Swapna. If I go to groups here, see, I'm having members here, two members, that is Gareth and Swapna. What I'll do, I'll log in with the Gareth user now. I'll log in with the Gareth user. So what is the mail ID for Gareth user? Come here, come here, come here. Click on this Gareth. Okay. Select this one. Okay. Come here. Pass the user ID. But I don't remember the password. Let me try with this password. Okay. It is asking me to change the password. This is my current password. And new password, I'll give this one only. New password, I will be giving this one only. Where is the new password I've given for Sapna user? For Sapna, sorry, here it is, right? I'll take this one. Same password I'm giving here for this Gareth user. Okay. I have not given any access to Gareth user. Please understand the concept. I have given access to group, and Gareth user is part of that group, so that Gareth user is going to get the access for all the virtual machines. Okay. See the magic here now. See the magic. Done. Okay. What I'll do now, I'll just go to the virtual machines. See, the the Gareth user is able to see all the virtual machines. The Gareth user is able to see all the virtual machines. This is the concept. This is the concept. Okay. Or guys, see here, creating groups I have shown. Purpose of creating groups in Active Directory I have told. Adding members to the group I have shown here. Role-based access control. What access you want to give? Reader access, contributor access, all that you can find it out here. This is all theoretical information, guys. This is all theoretical information. Please read this all theoretical information here. And in tomorrow's class, I'll start with PowerShell. In tomorrow's class, I'll start with PowerShell concept. PowerShell is also a scripting language. Okay, we are going to see in tomorrow's class how we can, work with PowerShell commands, how we can create the resources using PowerShell and all that stuff. We'll see in tomorrow's class.